Success!
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. My family's been blessed to farm in Montana for over 100 years now, and it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have and blessings from our Savior Jesus Christ.
Just so beautiful out here. This snow has been needed for a long time. Would have been better if it was rain, but snow is great right now. We'll take it. It's been since October that we've had a decent amount of moisture. We've had little showers here and there, but yeah, nothing really measurable. So, morning. Well, yesterday we had kind of a slow shop day. Actually got my office clean, if you believe it or not, in there, and got really cold last night, so we brought all of our inoculant in, because that's not supposed to get below 40 degrees, so that'd fit the shed. Could have froze in there tonight, and that could have been a bad deal. And last night and tomorrow night are supposed to be in the 20s, low 20s. But we got the 5240 brought in. I think we still have a battery issue on that. 370's in, put the duals on that yesterday. Sprayer's in here now. We got to change some pressure hoses for the spray booms. And we're also going to be putting AFS Connect in this, the quad, and the 370. So the dealer will be out here to help us with that a little bit, but we're going to do what we can do now. They're going to have to come out and do the software stuff for us, but they're going to definitely be here to help us get that all done.
Well, got the AFS Connect in the sprayer. That's all done, ready for Case to come do the programming in. And now working on 370. Had to pull the rooftop to get the antenna up there. Now to get them into the cab. I drilled a hole, got a grommet in there. Now just got to feed them in there and hook it all up to the PCM inside the cab. There. Got the antenna wires in here. Now to kind of button everything up back here. It's kind of dark back there. You can't really see anything. There. Button all that up. And get it all put back together. And then hook everything into this thing, which is the PCM.
All right, so I've been working in the office, getting the AFS Connect stuff set up online, and doing a few other things in there. Dad started messing around with batteries on the 5240. One of these connections was a little loose inside. To recrimp that, and guess what? Still doesn't start with that hooked up. And he replaced the battery. Probably a starter is the next guess. But Colin, how's it coming?
I got everything as far as I can.
As far as you can. So we just need to wait for the software to come from the case dealer, right?
Yep, and a 3-pin.
And a 3-pin. Yeah, so we gotta get power into that. What do they call those things? The actual box, not PCM? PMC.
PCM.
PCMs. Gotta get power into those. Colin's been getting these installed. He's got the one ran in the sprayer, the one in the 370. The case dealer's gonna come out and help us finish everything up on that. We're just trying to get this done since it's a nice, good shop day because it's snowing outside. But besides that, I think this tractor's ready to go, which is going to be cool on that AFS Connect because we've never really documented things like land rolling and stuff like that. And then it looks like there's actually some baler software available now. So hopefully, I don't know how it's all going to work, but imagine we'll get our bale counts and maybe it'll even tell us where a bale is made in the field. That would be kind of cool. We'll see how that all works, but let's go look outside, see what's going on out there. So that little snowfall we've had today, looked on AFS Connect and it's estimating around 2/10 of moisture. So that's 2/10 more than we've had pretty much all year so far, huh, Colin?
Yeah.
Yeah, dry year. Dry year. Thankful for the snow, that is for sure. Oh yeah.
About 3 months too late, but we'll take the moisture.
Yeah, just because we couldn't go snowmobiling, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No snowmobiling this year. But oh well. Well, we upside down. We got her upside. Oh yeah, that's better. We just got a phone call from the canola plant that they got a couple of trucks they want to get loaded up here today. Yep, sounds empty. Well, the auger's all set up. Just heard from the truck driver. He should be here shortly. And in the shop here, Colin's making a set of redneck Olympic rings. What are you going to do with those?
Harrow the yard.
Oh, there you go. A yard harrow out of tires off the air drill. Even using recycled strapping from the tarps for the pile at the elevator, and what's square tube off shuttle racks or the shuttles?
Yeah. We're pulling the plastic out.
There you go. I think we're getting spring crazies a little early this year. Truck's loaded. Oh, and Tech is here from Case to get the FS Connect software all updated. Nice. Just loaded another canola truck. Well, this is the bracket that holds our field view pucks. It mounts to the back of our 700 monitor in the cab. I got to looking at that the other day and thought, you know what? Make a pretty good bracket. Put a cell phone holder on. There it is, cell phone bracket. We'll put that mount on the back side of the 700.
Got it all done. That ought to work. The sprayer's in the shop. Might as well do an oil change. So, let's see how much oil I can get on the floor. Because oil pan's way right up there. And we're gonna get it in there.
Oh! Success!
Not very much oil on the ground this time.
You're getting so much better at this. This is the right filter, by the way, so we're good.
Okay.
Use my Case IH to figure that out. Parts number.
Nice.
Oh! Watch yourself. Go pull the intake. That is a long job. We thought it was a long one on the 580. Is that what that was on? Yeah, 580.
Yeah. This one's way up there.
I thought the 4420 had a drop hose of some sort, but maybe it didn't.
This thing, I had to put both these wrenches on it to get it.
Weird, like the cat engines do that too, where they get tight. If they really wanted you to change that filter, wouldn't they make it a lot easier to get to?
You would think. I got one hose on one side, so when you loosen it, your wrench gets stuck on it. Engineers.
Wouldn't it help if I stick a camera in your face?
Maybe.
Would that make it better?
And you can't get
I
it.
think your lens is dirty.
It could be.
Yeah.
I smudged it a little bit.
Oh, there we go. That's a little better.
I am going the right way, right?
Oh, I don't know. You kind of have a reputation of righty tighty, lefty loosey, being righty loosey, lefty tighty.
Propane.
Yeah. And a 17. Try to filter wrench now.
Oh boy, now I gotta really know how to work this thing. Why do they make it so tight?
Top. This side up. So you go on this side up?
Yeah.
Okay, double checking.
Oh, there we go. Now it's
leaking. Good thing our funnel's catching it all though.
Of course. I know how to make an oil mass.
How did I get it out of there?
Thought you'd be done by now. Only got like a 1/4 inch more to go.
That feels like forever.
Well, the last thing that needs to be done on the sprayer, maintenance-wise, is change the hub oil. So we got to get the little drain plug turned down, drain that out. It's super thick. It's flows slightly better than a piece of strap iron, so it takes quite a while for that to drain. I need to figure out why that LED light is a strobe light in here.
Makes you kind of go.
It's really annoying.
Is it gonna come blown on at me?
She's thick. It's because it just got driven and it's all around the outside of everything. Oh, there it comes.
Oh yeah, that's like syrup.
Told you, it runs about as good as this piece of strap iron. If you open up the vent, open up this one up, and then it drains out a lot faster. Well, by a lot, I mean a little. Every shop has a hairdryer, right? Pretty good to heat up that hub. Here, I have the plug back in and added a 90 degree, I think it's a JIC fitting, fits the threads all right. That way I can get the oil into the hole and it doesn't run out because the sun gear's in there, so you can't really shove your bottle too far in there. It's a slow process. So here's this crack. Comes around the edge of the bead and then it goes across the top a little ways, and then it does look like it's coming from the back side as well. So I pull this brace off. This side's easy. That side has a whole of hydraulic hoses on it, and not going to be so much fun over there. The brace is pulled off here. You can see where it been getting some moisture in between and some fertilizer. I think some of these hoses have popped off in the past, and then we ended up with fertilizer up these spots. Get that all wire brushed up, get this crack bead out good, and we'll get a bead put on that. Colin's getting that side all tore apart. Do the same thing over there. Well, that side's ready for paint. Well, there we go, all bolted back together and repainted. Got the Lenda hand hooked up to make sure we keep that out of the hitch. Keep all those hoses safe and cords, because one of these goes bad, that's a bad day. We'll get going seeding tomorrow. Still really cold out, can't do any spraying. It's supposed to get even colder this weekend again. And then the next week, like, we're gonna be freezing every night for like the next 10 days on the forecast, or at least a week. So that really throws a wrench into seeding. Ground isn't frozen anymore, so we should be able to get rolling. And thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, farm hard, pray harder.
We've got Colin doing the turnaround in the Fort Worth Olympics.
No,
How do you think of your gold medal, Colin?
really good.
Yeah.
Redneck
You've been,
Olympics.
how many years have you been practicing?